Hi, this is Sandy, and I'm here to share the junk journal I'm working on for the collab Junk Journal Madness, hosted by I Totally Love It, and co-host this month was Teresa Conway Hayes, and the theme was Vintage Cooking with Faith. I'm not done. I'm only about halfway through the journal, but since it's supposed to be finished by the end of August, I thought I would go ahead and share where I'm at, and then I'll continue working on it as I can find time. I went with kind of the recipe book idea for the beginning of the journal, and then for the second signature, I thought I would do it as a journaling section. So this first part, I put on a tag that said planning, and then I made a section for recipes. And then, like I said, the second signature is for journaling. And that's the part that I don't have done yet. So I put a pocket here in the front, and then there's another little pocket right here with just this little pad that you could write, make notes, whatever you'd like to do right here. And then I thought it would be fun, since it's a recipe type book, cooking journal, to have the measuring equivalents for cooking. And then this first section is based on planning. So I have this pocket here, and then some pages that you could put recipes on and instructions on. And then this section is another pocket that says shopping lists. And so I put a pad with some sheets on it that you could make shopping lists on. The next page has a tuck, and you can plan out your menu for a day on these sheets of paper. And then this was a recipe for strawberry custard pie that I glued on there. This is another pocket that I haven't put anything in. And then this is a tuck, an up tuck. I tried to leave some space so that people could put other things in it if they wanted to. This is another tuck with this dresser. This was an envelope, and in it I put a tag. It has room for journaling on the back, but it gives different oven temperatures for different things. And then it also, if you're doing metric system, it gives a conversion from what we use in America to what many other countries use with the metric system. And so that was in this pocket. Well, I'll stick that in. Oh, I'm sticking it in the back. I'll do that later. And so then this was out of an ephemera book I had bought, a collage cut book, and with a advertisement for Chef Boyardee meatball stew. And so I just put a tag in that also has some room for journaling if someone would like to journal. Then I just decorated this page with a few things. Like I said, I left a few pages open to allow whoever uses a journal to put some things in if they'd like to. Then this section is labeled recipes, and I put some sheets on a couple pages for recipes. And then here's a envelope pocket, and I just put this cute little mason jar tag, and you could journal on the back of that. And the same thing in this pocket, another tag that could be journaled on. And then I decorated the pockets, sweet goodness and simple. And then a couple things on the back, another recipe card. And then this was, it came in that ephemera book I had. It had some recipes in there. And so I just made this one a tuck. So you can use the recipe and you can tuck other things in there. This is just some simple cards that you could write a recipe on, or anything you wanted to really. And the back could be also journaled on. And I stuck those in this pocket. And then these were some more of those recipes that came out of the ephemera book that I had. So I just made a side edge tuck here and stuck those in there. So you could replace those with your own recipes if you wanted to. 2 more pockets with the same idea with the mason jar tag in them. You could always put more in this side too if you wanted to. And then I did this belly band with another advertisement for maple sugar syrup. Then I left these 2 blank so that you could put your own recipes in here, or some that you maybe filled out from the planning area. And then this is another envelope that I've not put anything in, but it's a pocket. And then these pages I've just left blank for now. I haven't done anything else with them. And that's as far as I've gotten in the journal. It's been a crazy summer. I haven't been home a lot. And so I just wanted, since it's the end of August, I wanted to go ahead and share where I was at. And then I'll continue working on finishing it. But thank you for watching my channel. And check out what everyone else has done. It's always interesting to see how people interpret the different theme and prompt for the month. Thank you for watching.